Welcome to solverfy.
Hey there, we have data of a listed of calories um, of 1 ounce of selected salad dressing as our data, and now we need to use them to draw our stem and leaf plot. And let's start. Well, first we need to choose leading numbers. In order to choose the leading numbers, we need to review our data first. We know that it ranges from 100 to 180 or 90. So we need to choose our trailing numbers as 10. It means that, for example, if I write if I write 0 here, it means that we have a 100. Okay, so let's move on. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Because the biggest number is 190, but not 200, so I won't write another 20 here. Let's review our first row of data. Well, actually, we can first arrange the data and then put them in this stem and leaf plot. But for simplicity, we can also review each row, put corresponding number in this plot, and then arrange them afterwards. So let's try that way instead. Let's see our first row. It starts with 100, so I write a 0 here, and 130. I also write another 0 here. Okay, one thing also worth mentioning is that most of the numbers end end with 0 or 5. So you can see that for the trailing numbers here, most of them are 0 and only few of them are 5. It's unlike other stem and leaf plots for different kinds of data. So let's move on to our third data, which is also 0. And the fourth one is 130, also 0 here, and 110, so 0 here, 110, 0 here, 120, 0 here, 130, 0 here, 140, 0 here, 100, okay, another 100, 0 here. Well, just in case, let's double check. We know that in our first row we have 10 data points, and here we also have 10 zeros. So I think we are correct. Let's move on to our second row. It starts with 140, so I write a 0 here. 170, 1 0 here. 160, 1 0 here. 130, okay, 1 0 here. 160, another 0 here. 120, 1 0 here. 150, 1 0 here. 100, 1 0 here, and 145. We have two 145. Okay, so two fives here. Let's move on to our third row. Start with 145 again, and then 115. Oh, sorry. Yes, 115. So write a 5 here. 120. Write a 0 here. 100. Another 0. 120. Okay. 160 here. 140, which is here. 120, which is there. 180, which is here. Another 100, which is here. Okay, let's move on to our fourth row. Here we only have 8 data points in our last row. It starts with 160, 120, 140, 150, 190. Our biggest data point, 150, 180, and 160. Okay, so this is our stem and leaf plot, but there's one more little thing for us to do, which is to arrange all of the data points inside. But because most of the numbers are 0, it makes our work quite easy. We only need to concentrate on this line, where we have 4 zeros and 3 fives. So Let's rewrite it from the smallest number to the biggest number. So we have 4 zeros and 3 fives. And that's for each row of the data points here, it is ranked already from small numbers to big numbers. That concludes our stem and leaf plot. And according to the plot itself, we can say that the peak of the distribution uh, mainly concentrates in the center, which means that most of the numbers range from 120 to 160. And though there are certain extreme numbers, for example, as 190 or 100, but for 100 it has more data points. That's all. Thank you.